Okay, hello and welcome. I hope everyone's doing well. I'm doing pretty good. Let's continue with our Rimworld session. Yep. Okay, last time, well... how did things go? We had a rather large herd going, and then a heat wave occurred, and it rose to like, what, 50 degrees Celsius? Pretty much everyone died except for 3. Gorecrest, one gore and one ungore. But we've built up a bit since then. We managed to attract a bunch of other people. Yes, Cornell and I think Backthok. Well, we've gotten a bunch of other Beastmen have joined us since then. As well as some more Tuskors, which I have to name, as well as a Jabberslath, which decided to join us. Okay, let's name these. Let's see. You can be called Spiky. Where is number 2? There you are. You can be called, I don't know, Grunts. You can be called I don't really know. My mind has just gone blank on names. Tusky. And you can be named I don't know. Bob. There we go. And we've got a Jabberslath as well. We call him Hideous. I mean, that's what it is. Okay, so with the naming out of the way, let's see. What do we have to do? We've been fighting an awful lot with all the blood around here. Yeah, building the herdstone means that we're getting attacked frequently. That also means we have more opportunities for other people to join our herd. And it is currently winter in December. 96 days have passed. Wow. So yeah, I think this session I was going to focus on trying to get some armor created for Tzeentch here, because he was blessed with an axe of corn. We made sacrifices to the herdstone in the name of corn, and corn gifted a legendary axe to us, which is quite good. So it's also worth an awful lot. Not that we would trade it away. We also did a bunch of other sacrifices to corn as well, and we got this Steel Bestigor two-handed axe, a legendary one as well. So that's very good too. Not as good as the axe of corn. So I would like to get some armor for Tzeentch here, so that he's properly protected, because he's at the moment only got a loincloth and fur mantle. However, to be able to do so, we have to train up one of our ungors to get better at smithing. We have Axes here, whose smithing level is 4. 4. And Backthok here, whose smithing level is 4. So it's really between either of those. Let me just get rid of those. I wasn't able to find out how to transform pawns into ungors by using this convert system here. I was trying to get that to work last time, but yeah, and I had a brief look, but I wasn't able to find any information about that. So I think if we end up having anyone else fall during battle and not killed, we'll just kill them for the food, because but yeah, so I think the Bulgor armor, and I did look this up. I was getting confused because I thought Bulgor was a type of gore with a bullhead, not a minotaur. It seems like Bulgor is what their minotaurs are called in Age of Sigmar. So, it is the same thing. It's just, you know, I'm used to Warhammer Fantasy, where they're called minotaurs, and this is a gore bull. Which is like a hero level minotaur. And they're just called minotaurs, but they're called Bulgors now, apparently, so whatever. Anyway. Right, so yeah, I think to get the armor constructed, we need like crafting. Oh, only crafting 5. No, that's a gore helmet. We need a Bulgor helmet. That's actually crafting 5 too. What about the Bulgor armor? You have that there? Do you only have a helmet? Bulgor shield. Bulgor helmet. I mean, you've got a two-handed axe. You don't need a shield. Oh, I guess that requires crafting 6. So we only need to train one of these Ungors up a single level. That's quite a bit less than I thought. Is there no body armor? Do we have to research it, perhaps? Wargore armor, heavy Beastmen plate. No, I think that's just for normal Gores. Yeah, it is a helmet and shield, so I guess they can only wear a helmet. I'm guessing our Gore Bull wouldn't be able to wear Gore armor, because that's for the smaller Gores. Yeah. Okay then. We'll make a bunch of these Ungor shields. They just require 40 wood. That'll be good for training up people's smithing. Also, let's see. It's you. So you've actually got things pretty much sorted out already. I'm gonna put that on 4. Don't need growth. You don't need that. Didn't actually set these skills. Okay. I mean, I guess you could do tailoring, crafting, and whatever else. Don't do cleaning. That's unnecessary. Right, so I'm going to take you off hunting. You can go on hunting. Yeah, do that. Mining is fine, because I want mining done if I have it lined up. I guess you could do that if you need to. You've got level 10 in hunting. I need to get you some armor too, so we'll make some armor for Duzcog as well. How much does that take? The Gore armor. Crafting 4. Well. I'll queue up 2 of those, and a Gore helmet takes crafting 5. Okay. Right, well, whatever. Is anyone bleeding out currently? Because I ended after we had just fought off a bunch of dudes. What are you doing? Oh, you're sleeping. You're sleeping out there? Do you not have a bed? No, I guess you don't. Okay. These beds... I mean, you can sleep outside. You don't care. Okay. How are we going for food? Perfectly fine. We have an abundance. I should probably start trying to, like, preserve some of our food. I'll go for pemmican after I've got... Oh, what are we doing? Shaman apparel? I don't know. I mean, the thing is there's not always going to be animals around, so... Yep. Oh, hello. A wanderer joined us. Looks like it's another Bestigor. A big horde named Karsros has arrived and is joining the colony. He is willing to contribute. Yep, sure. Greedy for impressive bedroom and depressive. Great. Your wildling and your bighorned. Psychically sensitive, depressive, greedy. Good focus on melee and shooting. On mining as well. Animals, crafting plants. Yeah. Okay. What do you have? You have a steel crewed morning star. Well, welcome. Let's put... Let's see. Right, I'll put that there. And this was going to be the room for the Jabberslith, but I can't sort of specifically say sleep in here. Unless I restricted it from going into any of the other rooms which had sleeping spots. They also have sleeping spots outside, so... Hideous is just going to wander around wherever. Yeah, you can do the same things there. Handling's fine. Cooking, yeah, just whatever. That's just butchering. Constructing. Well, I'll put everyone like that on constructing. Growth I don't care about. Mining is fine. Plant cut. That's fine for cutting trees down. Okay. Where are you? There you are. We've got a bunch of corpses up here as well. Actually, what are we doing on hauling? Okay. Major break risk. Oh, it's Cornell. Yep. I've got your schedule to be working at night. Do I not? I do. Why are you up now? Oh, we've also got a warhound to name. You could be called... Growls. What? Okay, so a second Jabberslith has joined us. Apparently one wasn't enough. I'm just gonna call you ugly. There we go. Great! We got 2 of them now. They're friggin' massive. Where is it? There it is. Why is it so slow? Starving or something? No. Why has it got so many stages for food? Okay then. Once we've trained them up, we'll have to see if we can go and attack that Empire camp nearby. I'll just restrict them to the home territory. There is a wild boar corpse over there. You get that? Okay, here's our first raid for the session. Comquire Covenant. That is a lot of dudes. How many is that? 13. Okay. Deer, red, donkey, antelope. Kaikavessa. Marrow, clam, squid, pheasant. Kamgoga, koala. Bribolanda, and black. Right. Oh, they're just all equipped with, like, iquas and clubs. Fine. Does everyone have weapons? You've got bows, you've got swords, you've got axes, you've got a mace, you've got a great axe, you've got your axe of corn, and yeah, you've got your staff and thingy. I'm gonna maybe have to make a a cave for the 2 Jabberslaves somewhere else, because they're constantly going to be upsetting my people from how ugly they are. Maybe on the other side of this mountain side, we can have like a cave here for them to live in. And we could just put food over there every now and then or something. Ooh, they're actually attacking right away. Okay. We won't get Fallen Finger, I don't think. He's still resting. Let's see. You 2 can go over there. You 2 can go there. Dozak, how are you? You're just healing. That's fine. Cornell. Okay. I don't think I'd be able to make someone who's on a animal go berserk. Or rather, if I did, they might just attack their mount. Zap him. Good. Use a fireball. Boom. Bam. That's cool. You look at that, the fireball actually removed the snow, melted the snow away from it. Okay, charge. Release the animals. Release the animals. Good, good. They're fleeing. No, Spiky! Rescue Spiky. Okay, I guess... yeah. Stop attacking them. And call your animals back. There we go. That was a pretty nicely pushed back assault. They need to have heavier armor if they want to do a good job against us. Oh well, let's see. Are people injured? Duzcog is. Kazraz isn't. Cornell is fine. Okay, so Gorecrest, once you've carried Spiky to a resting spot. Deal with him. How long were you going to? 16 hours, that's fine. Pardon? There is that fire going on over there. Yeah, okay. We've got quite a lot of people. Let's put some focus on... Okay, how are you going? Oh, you're actually also pregnant. We're gonna have Tuskor babies. Okay. Wait. Can't tend to... Duzcog? Why can't you tend to Duzcog? Why? They're bleeding? You should be able to tend to them, shouldn't you? They haven't been tended to yet. Self-tend. I mean, are you just going to rest there? But you're going to die in a few hours. We need to get those... What are you fleeing from? Oh! Some of the people got back up. There we go. Why can I not tend to you? I do have you on being able to be tended to. Or you're on self-tend. Yeah, medicine is allowed. Is the door blocked? No. Do you have a trait which stops that? No. I mean, that would make sense anyway. I don't think I'd ever come across a trait which would stop someone from getting tended to. Hmm. Well, Cornell's dealing with her, so fine. It might because Cornell was going to do that, but I thought if that was the case, I would be able to override it. It would still pop up and it would just say, you know, has been what, like tending has been like set by such and such. There we go. Chop. Hey, more meat. Ooh, Kazraz. Why's your mood upset? Oh, you want an impressive bedroom. You're not going to get strong if you have an impressive bedroom. You need to have as terrible a bedroom as possible. Fine. I'm just going to make this into a, another cave for a Bessicle. Hey, look, we've got those Ungor shields. You haven't been tended to either. Did I get you to use one of the shields? Now, okay, hang on. So I made the shields. You should be able to equip that, shouldn't you? You have a saber. Usable with shields, yes. I mean, you're resting currently. I guess it was because you were resting. Fine. No. Oh dear. Oh well. Gorecrest. No, wait, hang on. There is something messed up here. I can't right click on anything. Okay. I am going to save and quit and then load the game again. Because right clicking is kind of an important tool to have. I wonder what happened. I wonder what caused that to happen. Because I right clicked on those corpses and it would usually pop up with you know, take this corpse to the herd stone to sacrifice. Okay. Just load it up here again. Don't think it was something which I pressed on the keyboard, was it? If it was, it would have happened more often. Hmm. Side problem with having so many mods is that the game takes a while to load. There we go. Pardon me. I don't think it would be a conflict with any of the mods I've got. I imagine that would have caused a problem. It wasn't always the case that I was having the right-click problem. Deal. Okay, let's see. Have things improved? Nope. Why can I only do things if they're drafted? I wouldn't normally need to. Have that chosen. No, that's fine. Beauty overlay. Yeah, no, we're not using that. Something that happened because of like that? I should be able to like tell you to pick up objects and all that. Because you don't have this. That doesn't make sense. I feel like I'm missing something really obvious here. Hmm. I mean, it's not my... it's not my mouse button. No, because that's still setting. Hold on. I am going to... Let's see. Okay, let's continue this. So, I ended the stream, like about half an hour ago, maybe a bit longer, because there was an issue with right-clicking. I've managed to fix it because I disabled, 2 mods, and one of them turned out to fix the problem. Or at least it fixed the problem after that. So we can right-click and do things, which is good. Okay. And I thought, well, let's continue with it anyway tonight. I'm going to have to join these 2 recordings together afterwards. Oh well. Anyway, what were we planning on doing? I was going to be sacrificing these bodies we got from the ambush. Or from the attack. Oh, and there is a raid. Let's see. What is it? Rabon, Melee, Barondin, Vikin, Zuzkar, Crawford, and Euler. Anyone else? Nope. Okay, so just 7 dudes. There's actually 2 Gors in there as well. Now that area of the map still hasn't grown back yet. I wonder whether there's like a max growth on the map. No, because this area was growing back. Maybe because of, I don't know. It must have just burnt during winter and it can't grow because it's winter. Right. We'll continue sacrificing these corpses to Khorne. And we can also continue crafting our weapons and so on in there. There we go. That's 19. So, Corn's holy number is 8. So we had 8, we had 16. Now we need 24. Do we have 5 more corpses over here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. People are still injured too. You've been tended for. You're fine. You've got an infection, so you're probably going to sleep during this fight. Where are they? Okay, they're rounding the There we are. Ooh, hello. Shadowbrow, no! Run away! Well, you're either going to die or be knocked unconscious. We actually had someone stolen from us last time. We're going to end up getting a quest to rescue them at some point. There we go. Yeah. Gorecrest, come over here. Actually, come back. Come back. Around the corner. And we're gonna do an ambush. Turn off fire at will. Spiky and Tusky are a bit kind of injured. Okay. You're just knocked over, aren't you? Yeah, you're gonna die in 5 hours. Fine, fine. Okay, so around the corner and charge. There we go. Everyone getting negative thoughts from the Jabber Slide. Release the animals. Whoop. Okay. Yeah, zap. Melee up there. There we go. And keep finishing off the others. There we go. Okay, I want you to go rescue Shadowbrow. And others. You can undraft. There we go. Let's allow those. There is actually some things there. Oh no, Spiky. Yeah, tend to Spiky. That's important. What are you doing? Oh, you're hauling. Right. Just melee attack them. Boop. Boop. Good. No, he actually died just then. That's fine. You're not dead. Okay, I might actually get a bed on the ground over here. Sleeping spot, medical, and can you rescue him and put him into that bed there? How is Spiky? Spiky's perfectly fine. Okay, so you can tend to Shadowbrow. Because he's bleeding out quite heavily. There we go. Medical emergency. Yeah. Don't be a baby. No one else was In danger of bleeding out, were they? Nope. Hey, another Cygor joins. Dom. Cool. He's insane. Yeah, corrupted, insane, chemical fascination as well. Or chemical fascination rather than chemical interest. So I guess it's a heavier desire. Okay. Well. I might actually make this your room. We'll sign that to you. Because I like the idea of our Cygors having their own caves. Okay. Gorecrest is sleeping. Got a bunch more corpses which we can sacrifice. Still minus 14 degrees, so we can't sacrifice to Nurgle because the corpses won't rot. There we go. And burn this. And this. And that one. We've got a river troll over there. Okay. Boop. It's funny, it makes the sound of, like, the, cremator when you burn the corpses there. Ooh, and a razor gore joins. Oh, what do we get for this? Favor of Corn. Corn favor 24. It's granted one of your pawns an increase in stats. Zerzuk. Cool. Our Gorbul has received a gift of 8,000 points of melee skill experience. Nice. Like you need it. What's your stats now? 14. Okay, so 8,000 is, it's like a nice addition to that, but it's not like multiple levels. Because he needs 20,000. So it's pushed him along the path there pretty well. Okay, okay. It's cool. It'd be neat if you could get things like brass skin or, I don't know, no need for rest. I can imagine some of them would be like, Berserk Fury. Your pawn will go crazy every now and then and does want to slaughter something. Ooh, there's actually some bugmans up there. Cornell's having issues. Okay, let's see. Yeah, you can do the same there. You both can go on priority 1 for hauling. No, I mean, not that that means anything, because that was the last thing on your list anyway. Okay. And yeah, we got a razor gore, so it's not over there anymore. Where is the razor gore? That's a bigger tuskor, isn't it? Ooh, yeah. It's got hair all over it now. Is that Saturbanks? Was that the is that the Javaslith? Our camp's full of all these animals. Yeah, you can see the tuskors there. And the razor gore here. What's it say about it? Razor gore are massive cousins of the tuskors, mountains of muscle and hair that are deadly in the extreme. Such is a razor gore's appetite and fearsome metabolism that they are able to gobble down a knight in full plate mail and his barded horse in a matter of seconds. Covered in chunky spines, tusks, and coarse hair, it also possesses a gruesome amount of mutated muscle. With wild eyes and a spiked, brutish-looking tail, the razor gore is a vicious opponent. Okay. 25% toxic sensitivity. This makes me wish for vehicles. I wish Rimworld had vehicles. We could have like chariots or something pulled by the Razorgores or the Tuskors. I could actually have Gorecrest use it as a mount. But there we go. What do I call you? I'm gonna have to think of that. I have no names at the moment. I've already got one called Spiky, so... Wow, we've got so much food over here. Our butchering spot's getting a bit too filled. Yeah. Okay. Wow. I'm going to have to... Can you get over there? Yeah, you can. You can get past that. Oh, extreme infection. That's fine. You're going to be... Yeah, you're going to get over it. There we go. Oh. Abandoned technology. Yeah. Okay. We don't need to deconstruct that. That gives us what? Steel and steel and components, but we don't use either, so. I need to create another cave for food storage as well. So many things to do. Let's see, if I do like a 9x9 zone, like that. We'll be able to store some of this 1,500 human meat in a room underground or something. Though, I wonder whether I should chain that onto there, because that way it'll be further away from the outside. And it would stay cooler if I do that. Are we beastmen or dwarves? But with all the extra attacks we're having to fight off, we're going to be getting food quite frequently. Our relations have actually improved with them. Ooh, what's this? A cave child. 16-year-old cave child named Hayden is calling for nearby. Sounds like a human. 6 penitents, 5 warriors. Yeah, it's a human. I really don't... Nah. Never mind. Nope. Again, if I could have this working, this converting working, then I would, but, yeah. Yeah, okay. You busy or cutting down the trees? Okay. Yeah, go sacrifice some more of the bodies. Well, the Cygor just went up and had a pint of Bugmans. There we go. Next one will be 32, won't it? Apparently there was a dead troll. You can stick to there. Chaos Warhounds is pregnant. Wait. How did that happen? Because we've only got 2 female warhounds. I don't know. Jabba's life wanders in. It's like, oh, what's going on in here? Everyone's like, please go away. Oh, what's that? A harpy joins. Harpies, actually. Wandering chaos creatures have joined your herd. Harpies are in this too? Cool. Okay, we've got 5 harpies. They're apparently animals too. Yeah, trained them. So what does it say about harpies? Harpies are scavengers and opportunists who prey upon the sick, weary, battle-worn, and dying. Bestial and savage creatures. Okay. Yeah, I guess they're fast-moving because they've got wings. And there's a raid. Join the home group. How many is this? 13 again. Any more anywhere else? Nope. What have we got? Oh, it's just a bunch of more dudes armed with steel knives and ikwas. Okay then. Does anyone not have a weapon? Anyone who, you know, isn't terribly injured. Actually. Shadowbrow. Hop off that bed outside and go rest actually in the camp. Okay. Yeah, the harpies are making their way into camp. I guess that's cool. We can make a little, like a little nest area for them. Ugh. I'm gonna have to expand our camp out. Push it out over this way. Yeah, like join it up to there and to there. I could actually reinstall the herdstone, so I could move it over to there. So it's in a, still in a central location. Or I could keep it back here. That way it's up against the wall, so it's kind of near Gorecrest's cave. That would make sense too. I'm all thinking about, like, you know, aesthetics. How things look, at least in my mind. That's what's important. At least to me. You gotta have things look nice. Okay, yep. Hop up here. It's funny the idea of having to train the harpies. Though, I guess they are pretty much like animals. But I would put them generally on the same level as Cygors. Maybe Minotaurs? I don't know. I don't actually know too much about them in Warhammer, so... don't fire at will. And go melee attack. Okay, also... release the Tuskors! You can zap Seahorse up there. Or not. Zap Kane. Well, you succeeded, but you killed him. Fantastic. I was hoping that you wouldn't... Actually. I did a boo-boo. I was hoping that you wouldn't actually kill him. Oh good, they're fleeing. Zap! Zap! There we go. And there we go. Ooh, what's that? Dwarven ale. Okay. Hello, welcome, welcome. I got it worked out? Yep, I did. The right-click issue. And I thought, well, it wasn't too late, so... The stream's probably going to be, you know, a bit shorter than normal. We might go for another hour, but I got things sorted out, so... I think I ended up disabling 2 mods. One of them, pick up and haul. That's the name of the mod. And another one was like cleaning zones or something like that. So, I think it's an issue I've had before. With like mod compatibility. Looking up information about it, it is something which people have been reporting about the game for like since like 2017. So, but you know, if it's like mod incompatibility or something, then it's not really a bug with the game, but it's an odd thing. I'm sure it's something to do with like, I don't know, maybe mods which have menus changes and then it doesn't show them properly. Anyway, how are people feeling after all that? You're fine. You're going to be dead in 20 hours. Go tend them. You're going to be dead in 20 hours. You're perfectly fine. You're perfectly fine. And you're perfectly fine. Have a raccoon somewhere? Or is that Harpy's noise? Harpies actually might make that noise. Yeah, I think it is Harpies. They sound like raccoons. Okay. More creatures I have to come up with names for. Okay, just put a bunch of things there. Oh, what's that? Coal. Oh, there's coal up there. Okay. Not like we could use that, but... Good to know. Yep. Haul those rocks. Oop. A river troll is hunting a harpy. No! Leave my harpy alone. River troll revenge! Yeah, we attacked it. Thonk, thonk. There we go. It's dead. Didn't actually get too badly injured from that. The harpy, that is. Another troll! This is a problem having so many animals. I've said this before. Wild animals just keep coming into your camp trying to hunt them. There we go. Finish it off. How badly injured were you? It did hit you. Oh, it was fine. Just a bruise. Okay, fallen fingers. Really? Herd started to get soft. This place is beginning to get soft. I have to focus to stay strong. We should consider getting rid of some wealth. Oh, right. Yeah, okay. So that's happened. We've actually gotten too rich. Right, that's an interesting issue to have. Yeah, that means everyone's mood's going to be, yeah, going to be getting worse because our well, as it said, our camp wealth has gone up so much that, you know, everyone's grumbling about it. Let's see. I mean, I can't really get rid of any of this wealth unless I burn all of the meat or something like that. Which I guess is an option, but it's kind of just everything. All these weapons and all that as well. Uninstall... Actually, no. Cancel that. Can I... How heavy is this? 1,000 kilograms. Yeah, I don't think we could be... I mean, if we pack it up... Hold on, someone deconstruct the herdstone and put it into a box. No, not refueling. Uninstall it. There we go. How heavy is it now? 1,000 kilograms. I'm thinking we might actually pick up our herd and move it somewhere else. That way we'll abandon all this wealth and we can start off somewhere anew. It's just easier than having to, you know, try and get rid of wealth if we just move somewhere else and abandon all this. I mean, what, we've got weapons and such which we've made here, but, we can make those again. All that's important is really our people. Again, there's all this leather. That's why I want the herdstone, because if we could take the herdstone with us... Though, I've got the research done. We just need to create blocks, and then we can create another one. It will take a while, but having the herdstone would help us in setting up in a new spot, because of the increased number of raids. Yeah, I think we will actually do that. This feels really wrong to do. But, well, this faction plays very differently than how you would normally play in, Rimworld. You're sort of actively trying to have things be as hard as possible. Or have as little as possible. Yeah, okay, so, let's go to the world map. Could even think about maybe attacking the human settlement. I might make a camp right next to them. And, like here, we might move down the road until we're right next to them. And then I can send a Ungor over the border to see what they're like. Let's see. Form a caravan. And we'll go to there. Yep. Okay. I am going to... accept all of you and all the pets. I wish this menu didn't slow down so much. There we go. Items. We can take a fair bit of mass, but I don't think we can take the herdstone. No, it's too heavy. 1,000, we can only take 625. If we had more Cygors, perhaps. Take a whole bunch of leather with us, I guess. Though, again, we can just sleep outside. Food's really the only important thing. And as soon as we arrive, we can just kill whatever's around and eat that. Can I order this value-wise? Sort by market value. Okay, so the herdstone's actually the most valuable thing. 1,980. Amazing how valuable a huge rock is. Uranium Fine Empire Helmet. That thing's 550. Wizard Staff. Yeah, we'll have to leave those. They're nice trophies, but whatever. Troll's Hearts are worth a fair bit too. Boulders. But each Cygor comes with their own boulder. I can make weapons and all that. We just need to train up our smiths. Okay, let's see. It's all this bone as well. We've got what? Yeah, that's like, what? 5,789 bones. And it's worth $1 each. So that's 5,789 value right there. Sure, just take that as travel supplies. Do I want to take anything in particular with us? There's a Jabberslith hide cape. Not that we can wear that. No, I don't think we really need anything else. All of our animals. Okay, that might be another reason why it's gone. Our value's gone up. The Jabbersliths are worth 18,000 gold each. Razor Gore's worth 1,500. I mean, sure, they're really good, really powerful. I feel like there should be a way to, like, I don't know, increase the cap of the value meter or something like that. You can turn it off in the settings. I decided to play with it. Turning it off is actually recommended by the mod author if you want to play a sort of a Beastmen builder rather than a raiding, because as we're doing right now, it does really make it quite difficult to sort of make a camp and sort of settle there permanently. But I thought I'd keep it on because of this. It's interesting to have to move to another location. So yeah, I think we'll just send. There we go. And we'll continue on. Once we get there, we can just cut down trees and start all over again. We're just leaving this massive, disgusting pit full of rotting meat and bones everywhere in our path, as well as a cave full of, like, disintegrating weapons. And corpses. Can't forget that. Okay, well, people will gather everything up. And, then they all head off. There we go. Boop. Go to the world map. And I'll abandon this as well. Sad wander, Nax says. Fine. I hope you stay along with the group. They're sleeping for the night. I've actually got some tattered apparel. Our Bray Shaman's wearing some badly damaged equipment. Dunscog is fully healed. Okay, so we'll move here. And... right, so we'll abandon this. How do I zoom in? Oh, settlements cannot be directly adjacent to each other. Okay, then. Yeah. I don't think that's directly adjacent, so you can move up to here. I really haven't moved over the world map that often. Settle there. Yes, I don't care. Confirm. And we'll see where we are now. So... come on. Any moment now. All these ships floating in space in the background here, it makes me want to play Void Bastards again. That was fun. I never did many of the other challenges. I should go back and play some more of that. I wonder if the Jabberslives have a nozzle chance. That'd be the last thing you'd want. Okay. So how's it going? Herd reasonably strong? Yep, because we've still got a lot of stuff. Kind words. Humph. What do you want? Okay. Yep. People are feeling a bit better since we abandoned all that stuff. Right. So, we are off the path here a bit. Yeah, I guess we'll just settle right here in the center. Cut down a bunch of trees. We'll set up a zone in the center here for stuff. People aren't going to get too cold, are they? No? Okay. So what's our worth right now? Okay, it dropped down about half. So yeah, a lot of that's just because of our creatures. I think if we attack those humans nearby, I might have to just, try and get the Jabberslives killed. I mean, they're not really useful outside of that, so... what was I going to do? I was actually going to send one of my Ungors to have a look at that, Empire camp, because I want to see... how big of a settlement do they have? Let's see. World. I want to form a caravan. Go to there. Accept. It can be you. And we will send you. Go. Everyone else, finish cutting down these trees. Okay. Orders. Offer gifts. Oh. I don't really want to give them gifts. I want to have a look at their camp. Could I have you attack the camp and then flee? I mean, they're hostile. Okay. Come back. I think we might just rest up for a bit. Yeah, I want you to go back. So, once it's daytime, you should come back. Yep, there we go. So, into Scourge 2. Ooh, magical delivery. A whole bunch of sheep's wool, okay. Okay, he's come back. Let's create a bunch of bonfires. You know. Stake our claim on the area. Cut plants down. Value nothing. We're going to be getting so much more, you know, worth just by cutting all these trees down. Yeah. You can see how our camp worth going up. Okay. And everyone's just sleeping on the ground. That's fine. What animals are around here? No, that's my animals. Wildlife. Mega sloth, elk, river trolls, hare, boom rat, squirrels, usual. Okay. Right. Actually, let's form the caravan again, and we'll just go straight to the camp. I think. I don't know how big it's going to be, but rather than sitting here for another year and building up our forces, or sitting here for another year and just having to deal with people being upset, let's actually go and attack this camp. Go back. Travel supplies. Do we not have enough? Well, how far is the trip? 0.2 days. Yeah, that should be fine. Yeah. We've got enough food. We're not traveling for more than a day. Okay. And off we go. Do. Okay, and right. We could trade our harpies to them. Nope. Attack. Okay, let's see. How big is the settlement? I hope it's not too big for our little band to deal with. I mean, what, we've got 11? Yeah, 11 people and 15 animals. Okay, after we attack, we can abandon our other camp and use their settlement as our own. If we succeed, that is. And then we can move down the road and go for the next one. I think there might be a dwarven settlement over there. I wonder what this will look like. I wonder whether it will be different than from base Rimworld. Which is just what? It's like the area, a square enclosed in sandbags. Okay. Hang on, this is the wrong place. Oh, there we go. Ooh. Yeah, that does look different. It's actually like a little fort. That's pretty cool. They've got massive doors on there, gates on there. Cool. Okay, so that guy's got a rifle. That guy's got a rifle. It's actually like a proper settlement. They've got massive steel gates defending them. Wow. Okay. Yeah, that is really cool. The Rimworld settlements are like, what? It's a bunch of wooden buildings surrounded by a bunch of sandbags, and they have like a mortar and a few of those little turrets. But yeah, I can't even see what's inside. Okay, well. Let's move up. That's not good. Uh-oh. Run! Ow! Growls! No! Okay, they've got a mortar and like a catapult. I wasn't expecting them to have artillery. Okay. We've got Seagulls! Damn it, though, we can like chuck rocks back at them. I hear the sound of turrets. Dodge! Ah! Kiku died. No. Ow. Those are quite accurate. Gorecrest, how badly injured are you? 17 hours. That's not good. Empire Mortar, yeah, okay, I'm gonna get you over there. 12 hours, 15 hours, 12 hours, 10 hours, 10 hours. Okay, so charge up to the front gate. You lot can hop over there. You can attack the gate too. Gorecrest, I kind of want you to sit over there and like heal yourself. I hope they can't attack us if we're right up against the gates. Well, Kazraz and Bakthok died. Release the animals. No, I want you to just charge up here. Okay, can I disband you, and I want you to... You're tending to yourself, good. Ooh. Area revealed. Okay, what have we got in here? How many dudes are there? At least 14. Ooh, I like this. Oh boy. Okay. Let's see. One thing at a time. They have a bunch of mastiffs. Steel halberd, rifle, saber, another rifle. What about crossbows? Yeah, okay, so they got hell blasters. And Philly manning it. There's the mortars. They got a jade effigy of Sigmar here. That's cool. That looks really nice. It's got abilities on it. A huge statue made in the likeness of the god Sigmar, crafted by the men and women of the Empire as a symbol of hope and a triumph over evil. Might have to actually play as the Empire at some point. When this massive statue is completed, it can be used in combination with Gal Mirage to call down the power of Sigmar to smite all the foes of mankind for a very large area. The goal of every Empire settlement is to build such a statue, obtain an item of power that can help initiate the statue's power by drawing the attention of Sigmar through the gloom that has settled upon the realm of the gods, and have a person equipped with the item raise it before the statue and call for Sigmar's aid in this time of need. Once Sigmar's attention has been gained, power will be channeled into the effigy of Sigmar. It will build to a crescendo and annihilate the foes of mankind after it has fully charged. This charge will take charging will take 15 days, during which time enemies near and far will assault the location of the effigy of Sigmar in an attempt to destroy it, and those that have erected it. If the statue survives for the 15-day charging period, its power will be released in a massive wave, and all enemies will be destroyed, granting victory for the women and men of the Empire. Build your defense as well, for the assaults of your foes will be furious and frequent. Okay. Yeah. Those doors look really cool too. What does it say about the mortars? An Empire mortar lobs shells at enemies which explode upon impact. Great at smashing groups of enemies. Has a minimum range and not the greatest accuracy. Well, beg to differ. And a Hellblaster. An Empire Hellblaster volley gun. Fires a series of lethal metal balls at the enemy. Makes a real mess out of enemies. Great. We're not the enemies, are we? Okay. Yeah. Gorecrest, how are you going? No immediate danger. Okay, good. Uh-oh. Zap! Oh! Ow! That's like entire front line just gone. Ow. Ow, 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 ow. Kill that guy. Zalzuk, how are you going? No immediate danger. Your right leg was shredded. Wait, hang on. A whole bunch of people are running off. Fleeing in panic. Oh, okay. Yeah, a bunch of people seem to be just fleeing. Okay, cool, cool. Yeah, we've actually managed to make a whole bunch of them run. Dencog Cornell. Actually, let's not be too hasty. We got rid of that mortar. Now what? I wonder. Harpies. Let's see. If I put you area 1 and I put zone allowed area 1 and I put that there, will you run off down there? Okay. We need to deal with this other mortar. So go and attack that. Actually, attack that gate. Attack that door. Chop. What's this? Oh, it's a bedroom. Empire armoire. And a bed. And an end table. Okay. Yeah, stay inside there. Jade large Empire statue. I'm actually going to put both of you inside. Hopefully so that you don't get hit by the mortar. Let our badly injured... Okay. Thank you. You have signed your death warrant. You broke your own door, you fool! Ow! Check a boulder at them. So that's the Hellblaster. Deadcog's kinda dead. Doof. Punch. Wait, did you kill yourself? No, you didn't. Okay. Those, Hellblasters hurt. They are sort of a rapid-fire cannon. Hello, welcome, welcome. What's that massive thing? What, this thing? Hideous? It's a, Jabberslythe. We actually have two of them. Ugly's over here, though, so he hasn't been trained. He's just wandering around. Or she's actually just wandering around. We're currently attacking an Empire settlement. It's, kind of going alright. But half and half, really. Okay, hop in here. I think it could shoot me through there, shouldn't it? Okay. Zelzak, attack that door. Yeah, ow. That's also very loud. Zap him. Okay, you opened up in there. Plasteel Grand Empire statue. Sculpture. Oh, that's actually artwork of a yeah, Empire Greatswords. There's a bunch of meals in here. And bread. Fireballs. Okay, there we go. That guy's dead. And cheese. They've got cheese. How are we going to deal with you down there? I think Dom's going to have to take the punishment for that. Unless I wait for my spellcaster. Though he might not be able to cast any more spells. If you go in here... Can you, like... Dom, go in here. What are you doing? Tending to Bob. I really don't care about them. If they die, they're weaklings. Go down there. Hang on. Dom, chuck rocks there. You might hit. You might also miss. Consume. I mean, they're not attacking us, so I could probably take my time. It seems like it's only those two dudes there. Is your magic going up again? Gone up? No. Okay, so you really do need to rest. Let's get some sleeping spots. Put them for medical. You can rescue Duzcog. And Actually. No, don't. Hold on. Gorecrest is actually injured. Tend to yourself. Because I don't want you to die. Okay, could you chuck, like, one boulder over there? Yeah. No, Bob the Tuskor died. Hop back. Wow, that was actually a direct hit. That was fantastic. Now, I want you to go and attack that. Door now. Yep. Cornell's probably going to die. But he'll give an opening for others to charge in. Ow. Okay. Break the door down. Okay, good. You've broken in. Go and kill him. Denkog's dead. We didn't think we'd be doing this without any casualties, did we? Hey! Base destroyed! The enemy settlement Wismar has been destroyed. In 3.7 days, your caravan will be attacked by enemies. They will begin sending forces to attack the caravan unless it reforms and leaves. Or I guess they're trying to, like, recolonize the settlement? Okay, well... Things went alright. Duzcog died. Empire settlements... okay, so we can take them on. At least we could. Now I know what we're actually dealing with when we attack them. I think I'm just going to heal Duzcog. Yep. Tuskors die. Again, losing these is actually kind of good because it means our value goes down. Though we didn't lose either of our Jabberslaves. Oh well. Okay, let's deconstruct those. We'll put some sleeping spots in here. There we go. And we will allow all this wonderful food and other stuff. There we go. And we have like 3.5 days of just sacking the place. Though we're probably not going to take much for ourselves. I might just end up burning as much of the place as possible. That would be appropriate. Okay, where are you going? Oh, tending to growls. No growls! Cornell died. Well. We've already lost, like, most of our war herd in the first place. Gorecrest, once you've dealt with Yeah, you can tend to Dom. Part of me feels like slaughtering one of our Jabba slaves. I guess we own a lot of this stuff now. No, we don't actually own all of this. Oh yeah, look at that. Our wealth has dropped tremendously. We could just admire all the Empire items and all that. Those doors look really nice. And the mortars. Gorecrest has gone berserk. No! You're supposed to be tending him! Tending to him. Come back! I'm gonna beat you with my staff. Ah! Yeah, bonded animals. You're also really hungry. The Gorble's just running away. Ah! Everyone's actually really upset because all their friends died. I feel like they should care less, but... Uh-oh. Well, that's great. What's up? Yeah, okay. Draft, you're gonna have to kill Hideous. Gorecrest is now lying on the ground injured. Actually, this might kill us off. Because I can't do much about this. Jabberslythe, it's really powerful. And yeah, Gorecrest is bleeding out, and I don't think... Oh no, it sounds like can do medical if he survives. Come on! You've got an axe of corn! Put it to use. Okay, good. Undraft. Rescue Gorecrest. Dead in 5 hours. Okay, what about you? Dead in 6 hours. Dead in 12 hours. Chaos Spawn joins. Right? Where is that? Oh, that's back at our settlement. So there's a Chaos Spawn. Yeah, whatever. I don't really care about that at the moment. That's back at our settlement. This is and another location. That's back over here. Okay, so rescue the Bray Shaman. Sounds like it's gone berserk. Wow, caravan is lost. Okay, well, apparently that whole area is just gone. What happened? Your caravan has been lost. The following people and the animals have been lost with it. I guess because there was no one for me to control? Well, could have still made that work. Okay. Well, okay, so they're captured, so I guess we could get, like, quests to rescue Gorecrest. And we got a Minotaur. Ethan. He has a steel massive club. Yeah, okay. We did have a bit of a camp here, so... You can... Just do whatever stuff we need you to do, I guess. Kind of feels like this is pretty much the end of it, but we'll see what happens. Go beat up that ibex. There we go. You need to make a butcher spot. Can you actually butcher? Butcher creature. Do forever. Human-like corpses. We'll never do cooking. Nope. So you're just gonna have to eat it raw. Not that you care. Or eat it unbutchered. But again, it's not like you mind. Nice little camp in the woods at least. Yeah, we set this up before we moved off. We have a whole bunch of wood. So. But, a Minotaur can't really do too much. Well, no, I guess he can. He can construct. It's not very skilled at anything. What is Ethan's abilities? What's this? Strange Bulgur. Okay. Right. Yeah, okay. That's all pretty normal. You could train the Chaos Spawn, I guess. Chaos Spawn, like the Jabber Slides, they give a negative thought to people who see them because they're so ugly. Apparently, also Ethan's got a bad back. Okay. I guess the settlement disappeared when we destroyed that place. I wonder if I went there, would the settlement still be there? Maybe, but I don't know if the people would still be there. What's this? Oh, a bunch of dried cured meat. Haul it. Good thing it's still winter. Stuff won't go off. So the attack was kind of successful. At least we know now we have to deal with multiple artillery when you get there. I wonder how you're supposed to deal with that. Because you can't really be sneaky against a mortar, because they can see you from a distance, and there's not such a thing as like being stealthy in this game. Oop. Mad wild boar. Go beat it up. Bonk. There we go. Actually, can I get you to... You can't self-tend because you can't be a doctor. Okay then. If you get injuries, you're just going to have to grin and bear it. Can we construct something around here? Actually, people don't have enough construction to be able to build things. Well, you can build wooden stakes. So just build like a ring of wooden stakes around the area. There we go. What's your problem? Ow. Right. Actually, just hungry. Continue to dry meat. Wow, you get hungry pretty quickly. Okay. I guess we just wait around until we see whether some more beastmen join us. Another Jabber Scythe. Yay. I kind of feel like the game's a bit too generous with these. I mean, whatever, but they're also extremely expensive, so... Oh no, that's not... Okay, that's just wandered in. That hasn't tamed, so... A hare's tamed. Yeah, see, that's just a feral one. Hasn't actually joined us. I'll get you to construct a bunch of these palisades. Oh, yeah, you're hungry. Okay. Go and attack a boar. Nom 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 nom. No, you didn't get food poisoning from it. He's building a snowman while he's just bleeding all over the place. Nope. It's actually a person. Sindim. It's a dwarf. Slayer con artist? Sindim never created anything in his life. He did, however, prove to be a natural at getting others to give him what they had created. He preferred to use his skills on non-dwarves, but occasionally took advantage of his own kind, although only under dire personal circumstances. Of course. He later grew shameful of his actions and took the Slayer vow to atone for these crimes. Okay. Ooh, he's actually got a really nice axe there. Equip that axe. Boop. And yeah, finish him off. There we go. Oh, don't strip. I said... Oh. Yeah, haul him back to camp. This will be also for corpses. And haul him. Actually, how much better is that? Let's see, 11.52, 59. $12.99. Yep, okay. The dwarf axe is better. Oh, we got infections. Should be fine. I think his immunity is going to be alright. His immune system's going to, you know... make sure that he's alright. 15 and 20. Yep. That's fine. have a meal and go back to sleep. No, it doesn't need tending. An infection in his left eye. Wow, okay. I'm kind of surprised, infection or no, or like, you know, whether the... Just the act of having an infection in your eye, I would have thought would make the eye useless. Okay. Go nom on that dwarf corpse. Nom 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 nom. There we go. He's actually getting happy thoughts from that. Nom 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 nom. 8 corpse. Yes, more, more. He really liked that. It actually seems like eating the corpse and not butchering them is actually better. Okay, spring's coming. We might actually have to create a few recreation things for you. Because you're going to get a bit bored, I guess. Oh, he's actually got in construction level 1. How about that? What animals are there nearby which you could attack? Those. Yeah, sure. We need it, we can go and get some of those. Level 0. You try to nail the board to your head to make a roof. I'm kind of impressed that he can do construction at all. It's not really something that Minotaurs, I think, would have the patience for in Warhammer. They're really, really bloodthirsty. And they don't really care about anything except for that, so... I mean, what? He's not really constructing, he's just ramming spikes into the ground and eating corpses raw because he can't be bothered cooking them, so... There's still a fair amount of that. Like, level 0 should be that you've never even heard of the concept of a building. Yeah, it sounds like Beastmen. Even, like, the tents I was making was kind of pushing it. Oop. A grunt named Great Belly contacts you magically from nearby. He and some others are being chased by humans from Empire of Man. One swordsman. Sure. He can join us. Otherworld. Yeah, so that's a fine name. There's actually 2 of them. One of them's got a great beard. Fantastic beard. Zakthak and Great Belly. You can actually do butchering. Holy crap, you can actually do things. Strange Child and Grunt. Farm Child and Thrall. You're a pyromaniac, fast walker and abrasive. Okay then. Well, welcome to the herd. We're going to be living out in the forest, but, well, no. Why'd I say that? That's a given. Thank you for bringing lunch. Let's see, let's put another camp over there and there. Oh. Carlos. Sure, that's fine. He has a sword. Hey, can one of you be a doctor? Yes, good. Zack Thack, you could be a doctor. We've also got someone who could be a warden. You could do handling. I'm just going to turn off anything I don't immediately need. Actually, plant cut could be on 3. Mining could be on 3. Growing, that's on 2. Hunting, I'm doing hunting manually, so that's fine. Cooking could be on 4, because it's just... Actually, no, cooking could be on 2, because that's butchering. Handling, that could be on fine. Okay. Don't actually have any weapons for you. Oh no, we've got this... Actually, they can't use that. It's too big. Yeah, Ungors can't equip the massive club. It's too big. It's specifically for Minotaurs. Okay, Ethan. Wake up. I feel like butchering it's actually not a good thing, because our Minotaur's not going to like it as much. Okay. You can all group up. Charge! Bonk! Bonk! There we go, he's dead. How are you? Oh, you're fine. You get a sword! Let's see. Yeah, you're good at melee. You can equip the Empire Steel Sword. Go. Food! Personally, you would have joined a single lone Minotaur in the middle of the woods living in a ring of fire. Yeah. He'd probably just eat these people if he gets hungry enough. I hope we get another Bray Shaman or something. I would like to get another spellcaster of a different lore so we can show that off. There we go. I guess we're being led by a Minotaur now. I think that's a Doom Ball. In Warhammer, I think like the Minotaur Lords are called Doom Balls. Minotaur heroes are called Gorbulls, which, well, you know, he's got Gorbull horns, but... Yeah, they're feeding him fat and steaks. Minor break risk. Ooh. Your mood is fantastic. You're not really liking that you're seeing Chaos Spawn, but that's fine. And wants violence. You're getting bored. Okay. How about I create like a fighting spot? Pit fighting spot. There we go. Yeah, stick that there. You can have a battle if you want. You can have a punch up if you want. Oh, what's this? It's about Doom Balls. Doom Balls, also known as Blood Callers, the Fathers of Rage, or simply as Minotaur Lords, are the strongest and most ferocious of all Minotaurs. Towering, bull-headed, and cloven-hoofed beasts, almost as broad as they are tall. Little more intelligent than their lesser kin, Doom Balls are instead set above others of their kind by the sheer animal intensity of their hunger for flesh, and their inherent ability to invoke this intense bloodlust in others. Yeah, they're pretty nasty. Something about... How big are they? I think they're like 8-9 foot tall, and they're probably like 6-7 feet wide. They're big things. Something wielding a two-handed axe, which is large for them, which is going to be about the size of a person. Yeah, that's a nasty thing to consider facing. I wish we had that axe of cord still, though. He's maybe not that large, but he'll be getting there. Maybe? Not something you would sleep next to. No. I can't really... No, I don't know. I feel like the Minotaurs might sort of sleep apart from the rest of the herd because of that. Hey, there's some trolls. Again, I guess we could try and tame one. But they get upset when you fail. Like, every time. How are we going for food? Actually run out. Okay then, let's go get another doe also. There we go. Punch, punch, punch. Punch, punch, punch. There we go. No. Let me do something about all this wood again. Clear all. Wood. There we go. And turn off wood there. And just get the wood out of the camp here. I kind of wish we had like a bigger bonfire which required fuel much more often so that we could use all this wood which we get. That's just because I'm settling in these really dense forests. Though, so it wouldn't always be a problem. I guess we could make like a crude wooden structure or something. The young ghouls could live in like that. Once I finished hauling logs. Okay, how is everyone going? Fine. You're hungry. Have the venison. There you go. Okay. When people wake up, we're going to have to go hunt something else. What is there? And we could go get an elk. That'd have a fair bit of meat on it. Okay. Hop down here. It's nice that they don't run away. Okay. Hop over here. We'll get another one. I was afraid of that. Come on. It's just the sounds. Hey, Wolf, what are you doing? That's my meal. Get off of it. Okay. How badly injured are people from that? No immediate danger, and you're perfectly fine. Okay then. It's a successful hunting session. Go and take the corpses back to camp. You're a bit slow. Oh, got a crack in your leg. Okay, well, we should have enough meat now for a while. People are going into dazes. Butcher. Consumer corpse. There we go. Man-hunting chinchillas. It's just 2. That shows how, like, how far down we've dropped. It was so high not too long ago. I still got, like, 20,000 wealth. Why? I guess it's all the wood? Oh, how much is the axe worth? 470. Chaos Spawn also, that might be it. It doesn't really list it here, I don't think. Okay, whatever. No. Save Great Belly. He's being bullied by chinchillas. He's gonna die in 6 hours. He might just end up dying because we can't get him back to bed, so... Actually, he'll probably... like, drop onto the ground and then we can rescue him. Okay, yep, and you're tending to him now. Ah. Oh, Great Belly died. Well, I guess there's a meal. No. Self-tend is disabled. Sure, tend to yourself. A bad wild boar. Stop that. Well, that's great. I mean, we can't rescue him because he's not. The Minotaur's not a doctor. So you're just going to lie there until you die. It seems like you're right. You probably wouldn't want to join a camp which was just a single Minotaur in the forest. I mean, as soon as he dies, it's just going to be meal. It's just going to be a meal for Ethan. Yep. Well, it looked like we were making progress, but I guess we weren't in the end. I don't really know what to do. Whether we're going to try and continue and build up from this, or whether I should sort of call it there for this. Because I could keep trying to continue on. See if I can build it up again. But it's just going to be a lot of waiting around for other people to join. At least with Gorecrest, we were able to like research and sort of look after ourselves a bit better. Minotaur can do some things, but I guess he's really not incapable of doing anything. It's medical, which is a problem, because if he gets injured and he starts bleeding out, it's just going to be game over, because he's not going to be able to heal himself. Yeah, I might actually call the Lone Bray Shaman series of sessions there, since, well, what we had a we built up, we lost all of our guys to that heat wave, then we built up again, and then we sent our forces off to attack the Empire settlement. That went all right. We lost a lot of people, lost a lot during it, but we did manage to defeat the settlement. And there was much blood spilt in the name of the corn. Gorecrest is not dead. He's out there somewhere, captured. So maybe I'll bring him back as a character if we do Beastmen again at some point in the future. I wish I could do like continuous worlds in Rimworld. That way I could play as another like Beastman herd and have him still exist in the world somewhere. That's something nice in Dwarf Fortress. But yeah, I mean, I did save him as a preset, so we could just create him again. He'd just be starting from point 1 again. Yeah. Because I kind of feel like doing an Empire one now, seeing all the things that they get. That'd be interesting to have a look at. Yeah, but the Beastmen, fun. They're very enjoyable to play as. It's interesting not having to worry about quite a lot of things, like the orcs in the Astra Militarum mod for Warhammer 40,000. Except you don't have. You've kind of got even less. Like the greenskins, you would, or the orcs, you would be able to like make shooters and sort of powerful ranged weapons and armor. But the Beastmen, I guess you've really just got numbers on your side. If I do another one, let's see, I'll save and quit. This was going to be a shorter stream anyway because of issues which occurred earlier, and I started later anyway. Let's see, where is it? So if we started a new colony, scenario editor, I think one of the settings you can change, is it here or is it under the I think it's under the settings, the mod settings. Okay, so this one, Beastman, and we modify this. Yeah, this herd getting soft modifier. I would perhaps turn this off if I did the Beastman again. It's not that big of a deal. It's actually quite nice because it sort of forces you to move around and give up your stuff and, you know, keep things low, but it does also mean that it's about the time you start getting to the point where you can create armor and weapons, and then it's like, well, everyone's going to start getting upset. There is ways to keep them happy. You have them fight each other. But with all the raids, and if they're fighting each other, and then you having to find food, and everyone's being injured, and they're having to rest from it, like, everyone's sort of got too much downtime to really be able to do much else. Because the raids, it's nice having the raids and fighting them all the time, but, you know, people get injured in the raids and they have to rest, and then another raid occurs, people get injured again, they have to rest, and sort of goes over and over again. So this one, the need for violence, that wasn't too much of an issue, because that could be covered by hunting animals. These herdstone events, I did say, and I mentioned, I think at the start of this series, that I think the mod author recommends you put it down a bit, because the events can occur very frequently. We had it on 0. And you can put it up if you want them to occur even more often. So what? It was like, I guess every few in-game days you had a raid. They weren't too large, and they were pretty balanced pretty well for what our herd was like. And so they weren't that big of a deal. Maybe it turned it down a little bit. But this is also a way which you get more beastmen in your herd, so... yeah. Let's see. Is there anything else which I would like to show off before I do it? Well, there is other spellcasters. Let's see. You can never have enough beastmen. Well, yeah, I mean, like, my idea of, like, the size of the herd, especially what with the Empire settlements, with the mortars and hellstorm cannon, hellblasters in there, I feel like you'd need at least, like, 20 beastmen to be able to take it on. I mean, we did it with 11. So I guess at least that, but I would have been more comfortable dealing with it with more, like, I guess around 15. As well as having better armor. That was something which I wanted to get done this session, but then I decided to attack before we ended up creating the armor, so that's just on me. But yeah, let's see. Okay, we'll settle there. And so you do have other laws which you can choose for your Bray Shamans. We went with the law of Tzeentch, which, if I load the preset, there's Gorecrest right there. Yeah, he is a Law of Tzeentch spellcaster. He has horns based on Law of Tzeentch, well, he has Zangor, Zangor horns. You also have Law of Slanesh, which, can't remember the spells for them. They have 5 spells each, I think, each of the laws. You have the Law of Chaos, Law of Tzeentch, Law of Nurgle, Wind of Gur, which is beasts, Law of the Wild, which is the Beastman's specific law, Shyish, which is death magic, as well as Law of Shadows, Olgu. Let's see. Have a look at the law of Shyish. Get someone who's a pretty good spellcaster, Shyish. And we're just starting, so I can show off that they have different spells. There's actually more laws than that. Empire mages can have a number of other laws available. We did see a Empire mage which teleported into our area wounded, he had the Law of Life magic. And I've also seen on my own a mage which has the Law of Fire, which is quite cool. You can get the Firestorm spell, which is a big flaming tornado, which I cast in the forest, and it left a wake of burning trees behind it. Okay, so let's see. Kithzar. He has some magic. Oh, he's actually got quite a few spells. He's actually got each of the spells. So let's see, what have you got? Manacles of Kalo. A heavy manacle of purple energy forms around the waist of a single enemy or group of enemies within range. The spell's target will move considerably slower until the manacles are dispelled. Purple Sun of Zeros. A colossal orb of purple light materializes upon the battlefield. Those who do not escape its touch are seriously burned or worse. Steal Life. Thin magical misty strands suck the life essence of a foe and use it to heal the caster. The target suffers wounding unless able to resist the spell. Meanwhile, the caster is healed of wounds unless there are none to heal. That's nice. Wind of Death. This spell calls down a damaging wind of Shyish to affect multiple targets nearby. Those touched will suffer injury from being thrown to the ground or from flying debris. And Soul Blight. Harnessing the sickly power of Shyish, the wizard damages their foes, weakening the foe's will to survive the battle. I guess that makes them more likely to run? So some of these spells are different. I think Soul Blight is one from the actual lore, as well as Purple Sun of Zeros and Steal Life, which I think is called Soul Steal. Wind of Death is actually a Lore of Vampires spell. Manacles of Kalo, I don't know that one. That one, maybe from, like, the RPG. But that's not a spell I recognize from the lore. Because, let's see, Lore of Death, what are the spells? You have Steal Soul, or Steal Life. Then you have... oh boy. Soul Blight. And then there's Aura of Darkness or something like that, which gives like terror to a unit as well as increased leadership. This is in Warhammer 2 Total War. Which, yeah, I can imagine why you wouldn't be able to do that in Rimworld. Then there's Purple Sun of Zeros, which is, we'll show that off. Oh boy. There's the Curse of Buna, which is like a single unit cast, and it makes them, forcefully makes them laugh until they die. So, is there another one? I don't know. Let's see the Purple Sun. Because there is actually... okay, so that's how that works. I was expecting it to be a vortex. It's like a big fireball. Still, that's pretty cool. Guess I can cast Soul Blight on the troll. What about Wind of Death? He took some damage from that. Not much. Steal Life? Ah! Run away! Yeah, okay, so that hit him for a bit. I guess it healed him something. Be nice if it got rid of his bite scar. But yeah. Along with the forest fire, which we just set. So yeah, I think, like, let's see, like, Lord Nurgle has spells which get rid of infections, can cause infections on enemy units, and so on. But yeah. Anyway, I think that will be it for Rimworld for now. I might continue with this, but as a different faction. I would like to see the Empire. Yeah, there's also the dwarves, which I could possibly do as well. Seeing the Empire. I have to think about it. But yeah, that was Beastmen for this. That was quite fun, and I hope you enjoyed it as well. Thank you very much for joining, and I hope you'll join me again next time.